What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, where we bring you all the latest news, analysis, and updates on our Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today we've got a big topic to cover: what happened to the Cowboys defense. After 4 weeks into the 2024 season, things haven't gone as planned, and we're here to break it all down for you. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Your subscription is crucial in helping us grow and reach our goal of 12,000 subscribers. We're so close, and your support means everything. Alright, let's dive in. The Cowboys defense, a unit that was one of the best in the league just last season, has taken a major step back in 2024. What's gone wrong? And more importantly, can they fix it? Today, we're looking at the decision to bring in Mike Zimmer as defensive coordinator and why that hasn't worked out as expected. The Zimmer effect: what went wrong? Let's take a trip down memory lane. When Mike McCarthy first joined the Cowboys as head coach back in 2020, he brought in Mike Nolan as his defensive coordinator. It didn't take long to realize that was a mistake. The Cowboys' defense was ranked near the bottom of the league in almost every category that year. They were terrible against the run, allowing 5+ yards per carry on a staggering 40% of running plays. Cowboys Nation, do you remember those painful moments? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Was Nolan the worst DC we've had in recent years? I want to hear what you think. So, after that disastrous 2020 season, the Cowboys moved on to Dan Quinn, and for the next 3 years, the defense was a strength. The pass rush was elite, turnovers were forced at a league-best rate, and although they struggled at times to stop the run, they consistently found ways to win games with big defensive plays. But now, Quinn is gone, he's coaching in Washington, and the Cowboys have gone back to the past by bringing in Mike Zimmer. Zimmer, who was out of the NFL for 2 years, hasn't exactly made a triumphant return. In fact, through 4 games, his defense ranks among the league's worst. The Cowboys are currently 25th in yards allowed, 27th in points allowed, and they're getting gashed on the ground, giving up 1.87 yards before contact per carry, 4th worst in the league. Cowboys Nation, what do you think? Was bringing in Zimmer a mistake? Let's get a poll going in the comments. Do you think the Cowboys should have gone in a different direction for defensive coordinator? Vote now and tell us what you would have done. Defensive struggles, running game woes. The most glaring issue with the Cowboys defense this year? The run defense, or lack thereof. Last season, they were at least competent against the run. But in 2024, they're getting steamrolled. The Cowboys have allowed a staggering 37.8% of runs to go for 5+ yards, and even when stacking the box, they're giving up almost 5 yards per carry. And it's not just the run defense. The once vaunted Cowboys pass rush, led by Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence, has fallen off a cliff. They're now 15th in pressure rate and 21st in sack rate, which is a far cry from what we saw in the past few seasons. So what's the problem? Part of it is that Zimmer's scheme hasn't adapted to the modern NFL. And part of it is the personnel issues the Cowboys have been facing. Injuries and personnel issues. The Cowboys have been absolutely decimated by injuries on defense. Before the season even started, they lost Sam Williams to a torn ACL and Darren Bland to a stress fracture. Just last week, both DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons went down with injuries that could sideline them for several weeks. Let's not forget, Cowboys Nation, these are some major losses. Drop a comment below. Who do you think is the most important player the Cowboys have lost on defense this year? Is it Parsons? Lawrence? Maybe it's someone else, let us know. On top of that, the Cowboys lost several key contributors from last year's defense in free agency, including Leighton Vander Esch, who retired. Altogether, they're down 8 of last season's top 11 defensive linemen and both starting cornerbacks from last season. That's a lot of turnover for a unit that relied on continuity to perform at a high level. Right now, the Cowboys are relying on guys like Ricky Motzi Smith, Linval Joseph, and Carlos Watkins up front, while rookies Marist Liufau and Kalen Carson have been thrust into starting roles. But the problem is, these young players just haven't been able to step up. And the veterans? Well, let's just say they haven't exactly been playing up to their standards either. What's the solution? So, what can the Cowboys do to turn things around? First and foremost, they need to get healthy. Getting players like Trayvon Diggs and DeMarvion Overshown back from injury will help, but they can't rely on just getting guys back. They need the players who are on the field to start performing better. Do you think the Cowboys have the talent to turn things around on defense? Or is this just going to be a lost season on that side of the ball? Let us know in the comments below and cast your vote in our poll. Can the Cowboys defense still be elite this season? Another key will be adjusting the scheme. Zimmer has to figure out a way to stop the bleeding, particularly against the run. Whether that means changing personnel, switching up his play calling, or something else entirely, he's got to make adjustments. Otherwise, the Cowboys risk wasting what was supposed to be another Super Bowl contending season. What's next for the Cowboys defense? As we look ahead to the Cowboys' upcoming matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers, it doesn't get any easier. The Steelers may not have the best offense in the league, but if the Cowboys continue to play like they have through the first 4 weeks, they could be in for a long night. Cowboys Nation, how do you see this game playing out? Can the Cowboys defense step up and stop the bleeding? Drop your score predictions in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. As we wrap up, remember to subscribe to Cowboys News TV if you haven't already. We're on the road to 12,000 subscribers, and with your help, we can get there. Your support means everything to us, so hit that notification bell and stay tuned for more Cowboys news, analysis, and updates. Thanks for watching, Cowboys Nation. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay strong, and go Cowboys!